Hey guys, a lot of you just saw my video with Doris. She's a homeless lady that lives on the streets in DC. Let me show you a little bit of an idea of where she is. If I can get the camera turned around. Come on, camera. Work with me. Help a brother out. Let me jump off the bus here. Right there's the Washington Monument. I don't think this camera works well sideways. I forgot that. This is the Washington Monument right here. And as you turn around and go back this way, right up that hill, across the grass and up the hill a little ways, is the White House. We're less than 3 football fields from the White House. Back when I lived here years ago, there were homeless people that lived right outside the gates of the White House. And then politicians got involved and decided that it probably wasn't good. Let me turn this way. It probably wasn't really good for the White House to have homeless people living in front of it. Just didn't look good. So what'd they do? They moved them out. Where'd they go? Who knows? This town is full of homeless people and full of money. And we send that money to people that want to kill us every day by the trillions of dollars. Now, we've got a homeless problem here, but we've also got a church problem in America. Our churches want to go overseas and help the Africans and help the people in Nairobi and in Asia, different places across the earth, Mexico. We've got homeless Mexicans that live here, folks. If you need to help somebody, start in your own town. Grew up in a little town in Scottsboro, Alabama. We have homeless there. We're planning a church in Gunnersville, Alabama. We have homeless there. We have shut-ins all over this country that don't have anybody to help them. It's as simple as giving someone like Doreen a hug and a bottle of water. Praying for them. Praying for Doreen, who has a broken ankle. No telling how many people walk past all these folks in a day and they become just part of the landscape. These are real people. These are people that God created, put on the earth. And as I told Doreen when we left, I may never see you again here, but I promise you we'll be together in heaven. Folks, that's what it's all about. If you put our time on earth on a graph of eternity, you wouldn't even see it. That's why the Bible says that we're but a vapor, and we are. I challenge each and every one of you that's watching this to get out and do something in your community. Our friend Fran Fluler has fed thousands at Manna House. It started out as handing out food out of her house. And now then she feeds thousands across the country, or across Huntsville, Alabama every day. My friend Lonnie Self and Jeff Bennett in a little town of Fayetteville, Alabama. They help people every day. They hand out food on the weekends. They meet the practical needs that people have. So many times we say, somebody will come to us and say that they're cold, and we'll be walking around with a coat on our shoulders that we bought at Walmart for $9, and we say, well, let me pray for you. Well, that's fine, pray for them, but the Lord said if a man asks for your coat, give him your tunic too. we need to start meeting practical needs of people and not just spiritual needs. Because if you'll meet their practical needs, then they will pay attention to you when you try to meet their spiritual needs. But as long as we're just lip service, nobody wants to listen to it. People care more about what you do than what you say. We go on a trip to New Orleans once a year. Got friends that go to Portland once a year. Different places in the United States, and they're making a difference. Are they just going to those places? No. They're doing things in their community as well. They have a heart to reach people. Homeless people, CEOs people, they just have a heart to reach people. The Bible said go, not sit and wait, but go and make disciples of all men. And we've got a good thing in our churches. We're just afraid to get outside the church. So I challenge you today, get outside the safety of the four walls of your church and let's make a difference. I know this is a little bit heavy, but these are times to get serious in. It's not a time to sit back and relax and wait on the sweet by and by. Otherwise, this by and by is going to pass us by. God bless you. I love you. Get outside of yourself and do something else for somebody today. Love y'all.